Hi there everyone, today I will be showing you how to play copy games on a standard PlayStation 2 that has no mod chip and no ESR. You don't have to patch the images to resemble DVD movies, that's unnecessary. All you have to do is you have to have your PlayStation 2 with a flip top, or you have to glue down with the tape and stick method your sensors. The PS2 Slim has an extra sensor that's hidden inside in the left top hand corner, and the Super Slim down there only has the one sensor here on the corner that you have to tape down. Okay, so now that we have FreeMac installed, we're going to start the PlayStation 2. Gonna wait for it to load. There we go. Now you want to go to uLaunch 11. You want to boot up uLaunch 11. And for this to work, you will need any original PlayStation 2 DVD or CD game. If you want to boot a copy CD game, you'll obviously have to have original PS2 CD game, the ones that's blue on the other side beneath. Or you will have an original DVD PlayStation 2 game. In my case, I use Def Jam Fight for New York because there are folders on this game disc. You need an original press game that has folders. That's very important. So now we're going to insert our original disc. Now you'll notice that uLaunch 11 says stop disk PS2 DVD. Now go to File Browser, CDFS, and here you will see your structure of your original press disk. You want to go into any folder, it doesn't matter. I usually just go into Assets. Now you leave this right there. You pop out your original disk, and now you want to pop in this lovely little disk that I made. I will put a link in the description. I call it Enter the BootDisc. It's a hybrid of SwapMagic and Action Replay Max. Now you want to press back on your controller, and look at that, your PlayStation has just accepted a burnt disk, no problem. Now you go down to the swap folder and you want to load SwapMagic. Now it's just like an original SwapMagic you bought off of eBay. You want to pop out this boot disk I made. Now we're going to pop in a copy game, Resident Evil 4. As you can clearly see, this is a purple copy game. Pop it in, close your flip top, or if you have the sensors glued down, just hit normal, default. And as you can plainly see, I just booted a pirate game on a PlayStation 2 that has no mod chip, and I didn't patch the ISO image with that ESR bullshit. It's a normal copy game in a standard PlayStation 2, 22 years later. Can you believe this shit? I've already played through this game, played no problem. I've tested many other copy games, Batman Begins, Tekken 5, Need for Speed Underground 2, Jax, all those games work. Now, I'm going to repeat the process. We want to restart our PS2, pop in our original disc, but leave open the flip top. Alright, now we go down to Launch 11. If you don't have a flip top, you can just manipulate the front switch. Just remove your Wonder stick. We have this here in South Africa, it's called Wondergom. Wonder glue in English. You can just stick it on that little sensor to remove and repeat it so that you yourself will receive the disk. That was Def Jam. Now I'm just going back into file browser, CDFS. I want to hit the assets folder. Now leave it right there. I'm going to remove Def Jam. We're going to reinsert, enter the boot disk. Going to hit back. You want to go back to swap and load SwapMagic again. This is the process if you have original disks that you want to cheat with Action Replay Max. You're going to hit normal, just leave my swap disk in. Hit default. Action Replay Max, a highly modified version of it that I installed on my swap disk, is now loading. And there you can see this pink little line. When the pink line shows up, RMax will boot. And listen to that. I added the matrix theme, changed the whole guy of RMax, the GUI. I didn't like the blue so much, so whatever. So now you say no, you can just hit expert mode, wait for the code list to load. I also have this disk made for the NTSC version for overseas. America, Japan, South America, whatever region uses NTSC. And this will work for original discs if you want to cheat. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for copy games, as Action Replay Max doesn't recognize copy games on a standard PS2. But if your PS2 is chipped, then you are golden. This disc will work for copy games. And as you can quite clearly see, the Action Replay Max list. I'm just going to go scroll down to Resident Evil 4. I edited Resident Evil 4 on the game disk itself, on the Action Replay Max disk, to add some more codes that was never officially on there. PQR. As you can see, I added Ashley's health, walk through walls, and all the mercenary codes. It wasn't originally on the original pressed version of Action Replay Max. I also added a shit ton of other cheats to other games that wasn't on the original pressed discs. But that is just one example. So after you've done this, you can just hit infinite, max points, hit start, and now you can insert your original disc. Okay, you wanna hit X. Inserted it. Now you can just remove the boot disk, you insert your original disk, close the lid. As you can see, the disk will start spinning, and as you loaded your cheat, you just hit OK. Action Replay Max has no problem accepting original disks. And as you can plainly see, I just loaded cheats from a fake Action Replay Max disc on a standard PlayStation 2, no ESR patching shit, no mod chip. It's a stock standard PlayStation 2 with a free MacBoot memory card. So please everyone, I implore you, stop creating those fucking atrocious ESR PS2 discs. Those things are laughable, people. This also works for PlayStation 1 games. I tested this with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You insert the original disc, Tony Hawk's. It unlocks the PS2 drive. insert any copy PS1 game and it will play it flawlessly. No problem. And as you can plainly see, Leon has full health and max points, or patas, or whatever they used to call it back in the day for purchasing shit. So, there you go. The new method in 2022 of booting bootleg games in a standard PS2, no ESR patching. I don't see what the big problem is. There you go.